we're going to bring it back over to the blue couch. I'm going to take another drink. Sorry.
No worries.
You know that dry air, you take a breath and then, you're just done.
Yes, it is.
Greg Hall, CEO, Second Harvest Food Bank. We are getting ready to celebrate our 25th anniversary of our food drive with you. We've been doing stories every day leading up to it. Thank you for your participation in that.
Absolutely, yeah.
I didn't know about all these great programs that we were talking about, like you can donate money, upon your death and the special programs for seniors, on and on and on it goes. Talk a little bit about what being a part now of Second Harvest Food Bank means to you as a relatively new leader of this great nonprofit.
Yeah, for sure. For me, it's it's not only the fundamental mission and impact that we get to have, right, feeding people, which is so fundamental to who we are as humans. It's the massive reach and impact this organization has, not just Erie County. We serve 11 counties in Northwest PA. So it's actually quite humbling to be able to get up every day and know that you're leading an organization that has that kind of impact on your neighbors.
And far reach.
Far reach,
not just
absolutely.
Erie. We are heading into the time which is always a little tricky. We're always very mindful of, gathering food. But then on top of this, with the government shutdown and the SNAP benefits being disrupted, you must have really been seeing the effects of that.
Yeah, absolutely. The word I've been using right now is unprecedented. I mean, SNAP in its 60-year history has never not been funded. So we truly are in uncharted territories. And we have seen the impact. I mean, we've seen anywhere from 25 to 40 to 50% increase in need. And just to kind of put those numbers in perspective, so one of our mobile drive-through distributions where we serve normally 110 families, we've seen upwards of 150. And we have just seen this. We talked to our partner pantries, and the story is the same across all of that. So now more than ever, obviously the holidays, people think about their neighbors in need, but we are also in an unprecedented time. So
with the focus being on the pause and the SNAP benefits, did you then on the brighter side see more donations coming in, where community members reaching out to say, how can I help, how can I volunteer?
Yeah, and I am always an optimistic person, and I have to tell you that is the most amazing part of all of this, right? So despite all of these challenges, the community support that we've received, the folks rallying around, people talking about trying to help and support their neighbors is really inspirational. And I'm so excited that this is the 25th year of us partnering in this way, and just already seeing what the community is doing, understanding the moment. I have a feeling this is going to be our biggest ever. So I'm so excited.
I think so too, because I've been here since the very beginning when it was just here in Erie, just in front of our station, and how it's grown. We're now in 13 different locations, which is terrific because it gives people an opportunity to give in their own communities as well. And we've gone from just hoping for X amount and then just blowing out of the water the goals and the totals each and every year, which is so exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited for that. I mean, we try to make it, and you mentioned being in the communities, like making it as easy as folks as possible. So if they have food, they can drive right up without ever getting out of their car. We have volunteers. And actually we had our big internal team meeting today. And what's so exciting about this is that it's all of us, right? So every one of us that work at Second Harvest is involved in this, right? So whether they're in accounting, whether they're in warehousing, whether they're in food sourcing, what I said to them, thank you. I know this is outside the norm of what you do, but this is what we do, right? This is our mission. So you will be interacting with all of us as well as we, do the fundamental piece of this mission.
Well, Food Drive Day for us is always a lot of fun. We all like to take turns meeting the people as they drive up. Quite often they're dressed as Santa, and they're so happy, and they're like Merry Christmas and ho ho ho, and everybody's so glad to participate. And I think that that's a really nice thing right now. Especially there seems to be a lot of turmoil, across the nation, around the world. But it's things like this that bring everybody together, and nobody steps up like Erie steps up in our community, Erie County.
That's right, and that's the message that I try to send is this is an opportunity to impact your neighbor, right? Maybe a veteran in their family that just lost a job, or a senior that just can't make ends meet with the rising prices, right? This is your opportunity to impact your neighbor and your community.
Well, we look forward to it. It's a week from today. It will kick off at 6 a.m. next Wednesday, and we'll go through 6:30 p.m. With 13 different drop-off locations, including right here outside of our station. You can go to Second Harvest Food Bank's website or ours, erienewsnow.com, for more information. But Greg, I'm sure that you'll be popping on the blue couches at some point next Wednesday.
We're so excited.
Yes, and we'll kind of get an update on how the day is going. But thanks for partnering with us once again to celebrate our 25th anniversary. It's wonderful.